Hey,
Hey, Zach, how are you?
I just had a little, I had like a little bit of a stroke, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to go to the doctor and they checked it out. Bit of
Oh,
a
what?
stroke. Yeah.
Damn. Has it happened before, or is this first time?
No, this is the first time.
You gotta be careful nowadays, man, especially now because with the environment and stuff that we breathe in, the food that we eat, it's so easy to catch, like, all these diseases and cancers. The business isn't tough. Like, the business is very simple. What's tough is that life. Life gets in the way. And that's why having a mentor is so important. When you're building your business, life's gonna get in the way, right? Because we don't know how to control ourselves. We don't know, because we're all emotional creatures. We don't make rational decisions.
Yeah, that's why there's like so many school shootings in America.
Yeah,
People
exactly,
just
man.
shoot up the schools
suicide rate
whenever
is
they
so
see a
high.
gorilla and they get a parking ticket and they shoot up the school. Like,
It's just the lack of mentorship in people's lives, man. Like, if you look at the first three letters of mentorship, it's called men. There's not enough men out there.
that's why cops shoot black people.
Yeah, the world
Yeah.
wouldn't work that way if there was just a minority doing the work. And that's where it goes back to, like, John D. Rockefeller's quote. If people could critically think, you know, there wouldn't be any jobs. There wouldn't be any employees. You know what I mean? Everybody would be self-sufficient. Everybody would be independent. Everybody would, be their own business owner, right? But the way
Yeah.
to build the system is so people have to rely on jobs, rely on the system, rely on the government.
Yeah, my dad is actually a magician, and that's why he's trying to fight the government because they're taking his money. Because one night he said, "For my next act, I'm going to give your mother cancer," and guess what happened next?
What happened?
No guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, my mom actually got cancer from his magic trick. So now the government is trying to take his paycheck away.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, man. I didn't know that, man. Wow. And so is your mom still battling cancer?
Yeah, she's had it for about 2 years now.
Yeah, wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And, it's not easy to see, especially your loved one, especially like a very close one to have to go through that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what kind of cancer is it, if you don't mind me asking?
I mean, she doesn't really like to talk about it, but like colon cancer.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty common.
She's like having a lot of side effects on the toilet every night and the chemo every week, and
It's crazy because I believe that people are more susceptible to cancer and diseases nowadays because of just our foods that we eat, because of the environment.
I mean it was a magic trick, so it wasn't really the food, but I can see how you might think that because it's like your gut, right?
Yeah. And so you said your dad's a magician.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how long has he been doing that for?
His whole life, basically. He's really good at it. He was actually on America's Got Talent.
Oh, wow. That's impressive, man.
Yeah.
What's his name?
If you like search up David Goldstein, that
Yeah,
might...
I'll definitely, I'll search him up. That's awesome. Yeah. Actually, we connected up with a magician who's been, doing it for 12 years. He just does card trick stuff, but he's impressive, man.
Yeah, my dad's probably been at it for like 30 years, so he's even better.
Dude, 30 years? Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must definitely have his 10,000 hours in, man. So he's definitely a master. Or
Yeah.
a pro now.
But it just goes to show that even a master has its problems, and the government's trying to take his paycheck away because he's gotten so good at doing magic, he can even give people cancer.
That's actually pretty crazy. Wait, so he was doing a magic trick on your mom?
Yeah. It was on Christmas. He's like, "For my next act, I'll give your mother cancer." And it actually happened. She got the diagnosis like a week later.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It was really scary.
Okay, yeah, that seems a little, I don't know, I've never heard this. It's so hard to comprehend right now. Wow. But
I mean, the doctors...
why cancer?
it's usually, like, he thought it wasn't actually going to happen, but he's just gotten so good it actually did.
Really? Man, I didn't know, I thought magicians were more like, they do hallucinations where they can just trick the person's mind. Like, it's not really real.
Well, that's what he thought he was doing.
Oh, I know what you mean now, where he was trying to trick the person into thinking that he actually had it.
Yeah, but then it did actually happen, and now she's got colon cancer.
And chemo isn't cheap either.
Yeah, costs a lot of pennies. That's why
And so
I think I'm lucky.
Yeah.
After having a stroke, like, I'm still here, I'm still able to talk.
yeah, absolutely, man. I think, being grateful is so important, man. You know what I mean? Counting your blessings.
even the worst conditions, like, it's kind of graphic, but they have dildo factories in Africa, and they have all the little kids in a sweatshop making them.
Yeah, absolutely. As graphic as that seems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all as that sounds, but it's the sad truth, though, man, for sure. Well, that's all. I'm really curious, though, because you mentioned that the government. But how could the government even pinpoint that, though? That your mom got cancer because of your dad?
He got snitched on.
Wow, that's unfortunate, man. You know what I mean? Especially when you're an employee. Is he working for someone, or is he a sole proprietor, like a business owner?
He just goes to like birthday parties and funerals and stuff.
Well, so you guys are definitely going through a lot right now. You know, he's going through essentially his stuff and with the government, and then obviously your mom with the doctors and health complications.
Yeah. I mean, well, he feels really bad about giving her cancer. He's already tried to use his magic trick to make it go away.
Yeah, that seems, I don't know, the whole, like, getting cancer from a magician just seems a little odd for me, man. It's hard for me to really comprehend that. Imagine telling us, like, people would be like, dude, that's like black magic, you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah. Well, he does that sometimes. He kind of tries to branch out and do, like, voodoo, and you know what voodoo is, right? Where you take the doll and
of course.
Pick the pins in it, prick pins in it, and it like stabs somebody. He's tried that before, and like he's tried being a psychic, like predicting people's future.
And he still does that?
He stopped. He's just doing the birthday parties and funerals kind of thing right now.
And so you said funerals?
Yeah, it's actually kind of weird. I never would have thought that people would hire magicians for funerals, but apparently it's a thing.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That seems a little. I personally think that's a little disrespectful, though.
It's kind of like for lightening the mood. I don't know. My dad would know more than me.
I've actually never met someone's dad who's actually a magician, and that was able to cause cancer because of magic. It's just wow, crazy, dude. It's absolutely insane, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with that being said, though, remember how I mentioned that Vlado's gonna be in Portland?
Yeah.
So he should be going down there actually today. Yeah, he should be there. He should be there. Yeah, probably later on this afternoon. So that's going to be starting at 8 o'clock. So I do have the address. Obviously, I was able to reserve you. So you said that you would place that value. Would you be able to make that happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, and this would be a great opportunity for you to get to meet some of the leaders in the room, and obviously you to get to meet Vlado finally in person. The address is 5300 East Main Street, apartment 251. I would just encourage you to get there 15 minutes early. Probably bring a most likely bring a notepad and pen. Obviously you want to take some notes, and there's going to be a lot of good stuff you'll be able to take from Vlado's talk.
So would I be the only one going, or could like my dad take me and come along?
Just kind of be like a fly on the wall?
Yeah.
For that reason...
I mean, he could do like a few magic tricks or something, but as long as nobody pisses him off, he won't do any voodoo.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he won't do any voodoo if he doesn't get mad at anyone.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm just curious, that kind of seems a little odd, like the way you brought that up, though. I'm just wondering where that's coming from.
The voodoo?
Yeah.
That's just what he does sometimes, if he gets mad at people. He's done it to me before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I honestly don't feel comfortable getting you in that room, or even your friend right now, or your dad. Just based on what you just mentioned, it just, in terms of business setting, like I don't know, I do believe that there is like voodoo and black magic. You know, I just don't want to put anybody in harm's way because of that. I get a little skeptical myself, you know, and that's why I think this is the vetting process, because at the end of the day, I really respect my mentors and coaches, and the last thing I want is for me to take them with the vetting process and put them in harm's way because of my, me not doing my due diligence with the vetting process, right?
Yeah.
If you understand what you mean, because at the end of the day, if you're saying that your dad